Hello. Today I'm going to paint the bumper of this 2016 Metris. The bumper has grayed quite a bit, and I'm sorry it's in the shade here, but I want to keep it cool for the painting. So it's not the best lighting at this time, but we have the standard Metris bumper. It's a cargo van, and it is quite grayed over time. It's only 4 years old, but it shows its age. So I've had a lot of luck in the past with this trim and bumper paint from Rust-Oleum, and that is what I'm going to use to paint this bumper. I'm only going to do the front part that you can see when the hood's down. I've got the hood up so that I can paint it without getting any paint on the body, and I'm going to tape off with paper and plastic the lights, the side there, the side panels, and also I'm going to be tucking in underneath here. We're going to tuck in a bunch of plastic that I can just easily ball up and fit in there, and then just kind of spread out, and just so the paint doesn't go through the radiator. I'm really excited about doing this job though. I feel like it's going to come out looking so much newer when I get done with this paint job, because the grayed plastic just really makes the van look old when it's really not that old on the vehicle. So let's see how this turns out. So what I did is I put down, I made a thinner piece of the tape, because this tape's pretty fat. It doesn't flex very well, so I ripped it in half and made it thinner. That way I can get right along the seam real cleanly. It's better to put down some tape without the backer paper first, just to get yourself a nice seal on the seam where between the part that you're painting and the part that you're not painting. And once that's done, now I can go back and fill in this area with something like this. This is some leftover foam that I have from packaging material, and it'll make a nice cover. It's light, it'll stay on the vehicle. That's what I'm going to use. Get some quick pieces to hold it up, and then come in here, and you just want to make sure it's really sealed up to the body so that no paint escapes and gets underneath. We don't want to see that happening. We don't want to see paint on our nice silver original paint for the vehicle. Alright, now comes the tricky part. I gotta figure out how to get this guy covered up. I tried to see if I could remove it, and I'm pretty sure I could, but I don't know if it's going to go on as tight, and I don't want something that's going to be loose here after I'm done with the painting. So I figured the easiest way is just going to be taping it up. That's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to tape it up with this tape, kind of get into the crease here, get behind it if I can, kind of pull it out a little bit. So we'll see how this goes. Again, it's going to be tricky, but we're going to go for it. Alright, we got everything taped up. We got even a cardboard protecting the tire, and now we're going to just start a real light coat. Paint this. Just get a tacky coat on so that we can do the nice coat after. I think that's looking really good. We're gonna see once it dries. Right now we got a lot of, you can almost see some striping, and it's only because there's wet spots and there's dry spots underneath. There's different levels of dryness. Once this dries, I can get a really good read on how even everything looks. I still have some paint in my cans that I can use to touch up any spots that I feel like need touching up. But I'm happy with this. Oh yeah, look at that. Looking so good. It looks like a new grill right there. Unbelievable. And here's the finished product.